Welcome back. It is always a good day to thank and celebrate our veterans. And this morning we are learning about a local vet, the late Brigadier General James B. Thayer. There's a new book out about his World War II experience called Down a Dark Road, written by H.W. Buzz Bernard. So this morning, not only are we speaking to Buzz, but also the General's son is joining us as well, John Thayer. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about this book, Buzz. Why did you decide to write it?
I wrote it at the urging of my wife, who knew Jim when she was a young girl in high school. She was actually working at Jim Thayer's business. And she kept in contact with him over the years and knew the Thayer family, the Thayer boys. And she told me about Jim and his adventures during the war. And at first I was reluctant because I said, I'm a novelist. I'm not a biographer. But the more I thought about it and learned about the experience that John Thayer had in the war, I said, well, there's something here. I think I can inject a few fictional characters and we'll have a really good novel.
Okay. John, how does it feel to read about your dad in this book that's now published? People are grabbing it off the shelf. That has to be some kind of crazy experience, right?
Sure. Well, Ashley, I think it was a story that needed to be told. You know, my dad, 1942 war was raging in Europe, and my dad had just finished his sophomore year at the University of Oregon, so he decided to quit school, at least temporarily, and join the Army. And so he went down to the Presidio in Monterey for basic training, and then did his officer's training in Fort Benning, Georgia. And then he was shipped over to Le Havre, France with the 71st Division. He was promoted to a second lieutenant. And that kind of started the journey of a lot of different interesting and some horrific experiences that he had in the war. He had a battle with some German SS soldiers outside of a town called Horbach, Austria.
Wow.
And then brokered the unconditional surrender of 800 Nazi troops in the town of Horbach. He was there with 16 men in his convoy with 2 half-tracks and a Jeep, and somehow he was able to negotiate the surrender of 800 German soldiers.
Wow.
And for the events of that day, he was awarded the Silver Star. And then his next adventure or mission as a reconnaissance commander was going out into this desolate forest outside of a town called Wels, Austria. And the mission was to find a German munitions dump that the Germans had left behind a week or two before. And what they discovered was a horrific scene. They actually entered a Nazi death camp called Gunskirchenlager, which was a concentration camp, an annex to a larger camp up north near Linz called Mauthausen. And they liberated the camp and literally saved thousands of lives. There were 16,000 Hungarian Jews.
He is most definitely deserving of this book. If anybody's going to have a book written about them, I mean, your father's top-notch candidate.
Well, it was good. It was a great story and a horrific story, but it had to be told. And we're so proud of Buzz for taking the interest and writing the book and telling the story so that the public can better understand our father and what he went through during the war.
And you have a family foundation that kind of is going to be helped, and they help local veterans, and that's what we can do by buying the book, right?
Correct. So the Thayer Family Foundation is really our father's legacy. Our dad really believed in giving back to society and the community. So my brothers and I, Tom, Mike, and Jim, started the foundation 2 years ago, and our main focus is helping homeless veterans in the Portland metropolitan area.
Yes.
And so we aligned ourselves with a local charity organization called Do Good Multnomah, who builds transitional housing. And so we've helped fund the Do Good Multnomah transitional housing and a lot of their programs. And so this week we're doing a campaign to raise money for the foundation to continue to support the homeless veterans in Portland. And for every $200 that you donate to the Thayer Family Foundation, we will provide a signed limited edition hardbound copy of Buzz's book.
And we can go to the ThayerFamilyFoundation.org, right?
Correct, exactly.
You guys got to visit that website and just help out your local veterans. Such a great cause. And I thank both of you gentlemen for being here. Anytime you want to come back.
All right, Ashley, thank you so much for letting us tell the story.
No, no problem.